So you guys, I really enjoyed the movie. It was so much fun to watch, and I think every Pixar fan knows that when you go into a movie, you're kind of going to be taken on like a roller coaster of emotions. So what do you think it is about Pixar movies that kind of make you laugh and cry at the same time?
They're movies. They rate them as movies, not as like animated movies.
Yeah.
And I think
they're really in love with the story, and they also Pixar guys. I don't know, they really have the attitude of students. You know, they never act like they know everything. Do you know what I mean? They do. I'm being sincere.
I am smiling at you
This
because
is
I'm
how
enjoying
I
it.
talk. This is how I talk. No, they do. They have the attitude of students. They don't. You know what I mean? They never go, hey, we're Pixar. We created, Toy Story and all these amazing things. They just kind of each one is a new thing that they're trying to figure out, and they just want to tell stories, and it's all very personal. You know, Pete especially. You know, you look at this movie, you think, I'm going to do a movie, animated movie or any movie, and he's like, I want to do a movie that takes place inside a adolescent girl's head, and the emotions in her head. It's like, wow, or Up, I want to do a movie about a guy whose wife dies, and so he makes a bunch of balloons, float his house away. But that is like an expression of somebody. That's like an artistic expression he's like, I don't know what this means, but I just want to do it. And the fact that he gets to do it on this level is so cool and inspiring. To be a part of it is a huge, thrill.
And talking to different people that have worked on this movie, they emphasize that the movie takes place in the mind, not the brain. So what would you guys say is the difference between the brain and the mind? Because I never thought of that before.
Well,
It's like the soul. I mean, I think that mind has like the connotations of brain to me are like the actual like
matter,
tactile, brain. Mind is much more.
Yeah.
After doing the movie, did you look at emotions any differently?
With my therapist. No,
What would you talk about?
just fear and anger and, I would say jealousy, and she would say, well, that's not a real emotion. Mm-hmm. Guilt's not a real emotion.
She's kind of like tough.
Yeah, she's like, that's not a real emotion. Guilt's not a real thing.
Yeah.
How's that helpful? That's not a real thing. And I go, really? And she goes, yeah. And then, wow. And so I went back to them. I said, we got to cut guilt and jealousy, and we cut those two characters.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah.
She should be credited on the film now.
Yeah. Joe Rogan played Guilt.
Yeah, there's some of the earlier.
Chelsea Handler played
Sass.
Sass.
Well, I
Played jealousy. Yeah.
what I think was cool is I didn't actually think it didn't make me think about my emotions too much, but it made me remember things as a child in a way that was surprising. And every time I see the movie, I have different memories as a kid, and that's been very nice about it.
Okay, well, before I let you guys go here, why do you think AMC moviegoers are going to love Inside Out?
Well, it's just what Pixar does better than anybody is you think you're getting one thing, but you're getting something so much more than everybody I know who sees the movie goes, I wasn't expect to have that kind of an experience. I was not expecting that kind of an experience, it really, it's what these guys do is they really just break it down to the finite thing that really does touch your soul away, and this movie does. We had a cast and crew screening, and it was like real. It was very sweet.
I was crying so much it was gross.
The credits were rolling, and everyone was so moved by the film. So no, it's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful movie.
Yeah, definitely touched me. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Hey, no
It was
problem.
nice
Thank you.
meeting you.
Thank you.